We're back with another edition of Tips from TTO. I know it's been a while, but we appreciate you joining with us today. And as always, I've got Megan Wallander from the tax office with us. Hello, Megan.
Hi, everybody.
And we've got a lot of stuff going on in the old tax, payroll, accounting, financial world, yes?
We do a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, a lot of existing stuff, lots of new information out there, yes.
And we recently just updated the website on the resource page with some new information. Yeah, what kind of let the folks know what's going on there?
Yes, so we have new links to updates with the Paycheck Protection Program, the small business loans that are available for businesses that have been deemed by the IRS as a small business, as well as if you are a medium-sized business, you can qualify. But our focus is, the micro businesses and small businesses that we deal with on a daily basis. So yeah, check those links out. There's lots of information out there to stay updated on, and it changes weekly, almost daily these days.
So yes. There's a new deadline. They extended the deadline for the PPP, correct? For opportunities for
yes,
loans,
they did.
Correct? What's the date on that?
Yes, to August 8th. So to be able to apply for the PPP loan is August 8th. There are some new qualifications. They have extended and moved some of the percentages down, which is very nice. So there was a lot when it first came out. There were certain specifications where qualify for this loan or the amount that you could get based off of your payroll. They have tweaked that a little bit. So check out those links on our website. It'll explain it a little bit better than I probably could.
Yeah, I understand. So we've got some interesting stuff coming up for people with payroll taxes, with employer taxes, all this stuff, the ramifications of everything that's happening within this PPP. And can you give the folks just a little insight on what they may be facing if they've taken these loans and what's coming down the pipe here?
Down the pipeline. So the original so you could apply for a grant while waiting for the EIDL loan, which is not forgivable, but the grant is. So if you did apply for the $10,000 grant and you did receive that, that is not going to be repayable. That was yours to kind of get over the hump and kind of get in the groove of dealing with, the shutdowns and whatnot. And then while you had that, that chunk of change, while you were waiting on if you did apply for the EIDL loan, which is, there are lots of qualifications for that, but it was, I believe, it was between $10,000 and $350,000 you could qualify. Different percentage rates, different payback times and whatnot, but so those two of the bigger loans that you could apply for, one's forgivable, one is not. But you could pay 1% at that time or 2%. And it's a fixed loan, and I believe the qualifications it's a 30-year payback at 1% is the majority of what employers are seeing. So. Mm-hmm. Not a bad deal, honestly. We went back and forth on, some of our clients it worked out really well for. Some we said, if you can hold off, wait a minute, and see if you can get through this. But we did encourage the Paycheck Protection just for that payroll piece, so you could retain your employees. I think that was a big thing for a lot of, a lot of people that we were talking to, is to be able to keep and retain your employees. So, you didn't have to lay anybody off. So.
Right. So there's a whole nother thought process here coming up with the next round of PPP loan opportunities. Yes. So kind of give us a little insight there on what's coming.
So as far as, other than, so you have your extension date, of course, which is August 8th. That'll extend to basically that says is you can apply till August 8th. You have 6 months to use that, which originally it was 8 weeks. So they did extend that, which is huge for us. We were seeing a lot of, so how do you spend X amount of dollars in 6 weeks when you're just getting ready to start open. So that was a huge positive, a huge win for small businesses to be able to extend that dollar amount to where it actually would allow you to retain more employees and keep them on payroll and continue to lessen the employee insurance, unemployment insurance, to kind of get you backed off that. And then, get your employees back to work. And then you can, you rehire. So if you did have to lay somebody off, you're able to bring those people back versus, okay, I can't bring you back now, and then going to another employer. So it helped your business retain your employees. Again, it was extended for a certain amount of time, as well as they opened up the spectrum of what you could use it for. So originally it was 60% that you had to use originally it was 75% that you had to use on payroll. Yeah. Now it is 60%. So it opened up that range where you could, pay some bills, maintain your cost, and then of course, maintain your payroll financial situation as well. So they've tweaked a little bit, which I believe has worked really well for a lot of small businesses.
And we've seen that recently. I was watching some of the White House press conferences, and this has been a big topic within the discussions of all of this, and even in the new bill they're trying to pass for the relief is in employer insurance and what the costs are, and trying to minimize these issues that employers might have to face that way.
Right. And lack of a better words, minimize the damage for small businesses, because we all know small businesses were impacted the most by the shutdown. The beginning, when all of this first started kind of rolling out and the CARES Act was implemented, they estimated that 40% of small businesses would not reopen. So I believe that a lot of these programs have really been able to carry the small businesses, the retention credits, the payroll credits. There is something coming down the pipeline. I don't know all of the ins and outs about it, but we'll keep you updated that there will be some type of payroll tax deferral. There is some information on irs.gov if you want to go check it out. I'm not for sure when the last update came about, but there is some information there. So if you have any questions, you can answer in there, but you can always reach out to TTO as well. So.
And folks, just as you're watching here, look down in the comment in the description box below here. You'll see the link to the tax office website where you can go to the resource center. You can find the contact information, whatever you need there, to talk with these folks about this, because this is an important subject. I mean, this is the livelihood of a lot of businesses that, over the next 6 months going into 2021, where, we need as much information as possible to help us make informed decisions. Yes.
Absolutely navigate through this process, because this is unprecedented to anything that we've ever been through as a country. And, people that are, lack of better words, alive today, we've never been through something like this. So there are resources out there to help you navigate through this process, what loan to take, what loans not to take that are going to put you in, in 6 months and go, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. So lots of resources out there, irs.gov, missouri.gov, lots of information, but in all else, not necessarily all else fails, but we'd be more than happy to sit down and talk to you and present your options and let you know what's going to be best for you and your business, because not everything's going to fit your business.
And that's the big key, not just making that knee-jerk decision, but talking through something, talking through all the ramifications, talking with professionals. That's what it's about, and getting the help you need, getting the guidance, because we need small business, micro business. We need this in our country. It's the backbone of what we do. We know we have the major companies, but that's what we want to see. Yeah, Meg?
Absolutely. Small businesses are, we've said this for a long time on our show. 92% of, America's workforce is made up of small businesses. We are the backbone. And there's lots of things out there that can steer you in the wrong direction. And we want to steer you in the right directions where you can be here 20 years from now, 10 years, whatever that looks like. So we don't want to make those, there's wrong decisions, right decisions. As a business owner, we've all made those bad decisions, wrong decisions. But this is pretty huge. So we want to be here to help support local businesses and keep you up and running.
Amen. So, all right, folks. Hey, that's going to wrap it up today for us here on Tips from TTO. Remember, there's plenty of information. Follow the social here. We talk about this is one of the things our focus here at the Represents. You can check us out on Facebook and LinkedIn. Same thing, Megan there. Follow her on at the tax office or on LinkedIn. You can connect with Megan on LinkedIn. It's a great resource, great opportunities, and we're going to be back talking more about this stuff because we want to keep everybody up to speed.
Absolutely. It's not going to end anytime soon. So we want to make sure we're ahead of the game, not, 3 steps behind. Because I know a lot of businesses are feeling like they're 3 steps behind. So yeah, we're here. Reach out to us. We're not going anywhere.
There you go. So folks, we're going to come back again over the next little bit on a weekly basis. Because we do think that this is important information and there's so much changing all the time. So stay tuned and we'll see you next week with another edition of Tips